Alright guys, and welcome along to an episode here on No Man's Land. Now today we are having at that grass field. We need those bales. I need hay and silage, I think. I can't quite remember if I need hay. I've just drove past the barn, I was looking at the wrong one. But I'm going to fit the greenhouses started. I might take the horses for a walk as well. They're looking really good. So close to another 100,000. Not wifey. Yeah, there we go. 85%. So close. Another 2 days. Maybe another 2 days. It'll be alright. So I'll get this bit wrapped up and then we're going to get into that field. Let's get into it. Right then. I got the greenhouses done. I sold the wool because that was filling up nicely. And I decided on using the beef. I think it's a really appropriate name for a cow-painted tractor. And I figured the 8R was probably a little bit heavy to be working in a field like this for compaction reasons. The turning circle on that is amazing. Hopefully this is going to work. This should unfold everything. I can see in the mirrors it is working. It's working! Oh yeah, look at that. That's a cool picture. You know what happens now. There we go, thumbnail. And I believe if I lower it, then turn it on, it gets around everything. Yeah, it's working fine. Cool. I did have to get rid of the... oh, that's really loud in my ears. I hope it's not too bad in yours. Oh, it doesn't actually appear like you have any desktop sound. Oh, wonderful. Just what I always wanted. Why is that not working? I think I fixed it. What do you think? It's, I had FarmSim muted on the desktop with a Windows audio mixer so I could watch something on YouTube and play. I'm not quite as gifted with all the devices and options I had back in the day, so I've got to do stuff like that. But because I had started FarmSim before I realised I'd muted it, when I've unmuted it the game was already running. Didn't like it. But yeah, I had to get rid of the how it's called now. It's the 3 settings for cruise control. It wasn't working. I don't know what's conflicting with that, but something was. So instead I've gone for the save or set cruise. So when you drive along at a certain speed, you hit 4 and it saves that speed. I can work with this. Famous last words and all that. Should have got a bit closer to the edge there, shouldn't I? Get rid of them weeds. Should get rid of these ones. Yeah. Destroy everything. Oh, look at that lovely grass. I'll just overlap it a little bit and make sure I get them all of my field edge, which is fertilised, and a little bit of bonus. Keeps the verges under control, you know? Yeah. Oh, ooh, good news. Well, for me anyway, I finally have a desk. It's amazing. It's an IKEA one, so it matches the dining room furniture we already have. Get into the corner then. But it is rock solid. I had a desk, it's only a little one, just big enough for the mouse and the keyboard width-wise. I've got my main monitor, then a top TV screen. It's like a reverse of what I had when in the living room. I was using the main TV screen as the main monitor. It's a cracking little setup. I can't believe how solid this desk is. You can't knock IKEA stuff. I was blessed to go in at the right time. Facebook Marketplace for the win. I actually got the desk for free. I think the lady had it listed for over a week and she was just fed up of it at that point. So as long as I could go collect, which I can, and did. But that was a really cool moment there. Very happily now sat in the corner, out the way, just playing. Oh, Xbox controller's back as well. I've got a new one. Quite an interesting device. It's the Elite version 2. I like the feel better. It is nice. It's rather expensive though, but it is a buy now pay later option. to Amazon. God bless Amazon. I think Amazon is my favourite company. Yeah, I've got a nice little setup going on now. Very happy with it. Got a little sound bar as well for listening to some music. We've also got the subwoofer still in the living room. The server's plumbed into that one, so I can always bang Spotify on, control it off my phone. Good tunes. And a good system to play it on. The surround sound system, it's 2+1, 3+1? Yeah, I think. Yes, 3. 3 in 1. So you've got your centre speaker, 2 side speakers, and a subwoofer. I think it cost me 50 quid over 10 years ago. It was an Argos sale. It's brilliant. I can't knock it for what I want. The sound, if you compared it to something that's worth £1,000, maybe you could notice the difference. But if you don't have that kind of money to test it against something like that, it sounds brilliant. I just like having the subwoofer, it gives the sound so much more body. It's a completely different experience. For me anyway, I really enjoy having a subwoofer. I'm not interested in having huge amounts of bass. Just enough to fill it out. It's something you don't get to listen to when you've got crazy little speakers. And when you actually put it on a system like that, you really feel when the drums and the bass kick in, and it makes a hell of a difference. I said that was only cheap. Don't know what other options are out there, but second hand for me seems to be the way forward. Other people's trash is my treasure. I am going to have to play about with the dead zone on this again though. I've been tweaking, trying to get those little minute adjustments. I think it's a little bit too keen. It just isn't going to settle. I think I've got it at 3 at the minute. I think it needs to be 4 or 5. I just like being able to make those fine adjustments. And you can actually adjust the tension on these analog sticks on this one, but there's still that little bit of wobble in the middle, so then to break out of the wobble, pain in the ass. So in theory I should be able to pop it like that. Hey, put it back in. Ah yes, fail, didn't work, not going to do that again. We're going a bit too fast for the hydraulics on this. Oh, Jesus. So much for those fine edges. Why does it seem like it's crabbing? I don't know. Thinking a bit of overlaps in order though. Getting a cab. I do think this works a little bit smoother as well. There seems like there's more points. Like with the farm sim wheel, even when you turned it in cab like this, it was jerky. Aside from not raising the motors, this seems a lot smoother. I think it did it with the Xbox as well. It seemed a lot jerkier. This seems to have, it seems a lot smoother. So, is it worth the money? I like it. If you haven't got the money, I don't think it's worth it. It's not the cheapest controller in the world. And for the features it comes with. It's got 2 triggers, extra triggers on the back. No, 4. 4 triggers on the back. I've took them all off because I use the keyboard. 2 of them don't work, and I have no use at the minute for the other ones. So I'm kind of set in my ways. I have that little mini keyboard, the chat pad, plugged into the bottom. I do like the tall analog stick though. They're all magnetic. You can swap them around. That's helpful for steering. But again, I say I've turned the tension off because there's that little bit of play. For the price? Should there be any play? Really? The normal controllers cost 50 to 60 quid. This is had an extra 100 on there. I don't know, I kind of expected more for that price. It is better. I like the feel. do like Xbox over PlayStation as well. I had a little fiddle about with the PlayStation 5 controller, that's nice. But for me, it's hitting the start and select buttons. It's just there on an Xbox controller. My thumbs can find them really easy. On the PlayStation 4 and the PlayStation 5, I've got to change my hand position. And that's annoying, because I use them quite a lot. I don't know, maybe if I rebound them to something I didn't use quite so much, then it would make more sense. You know? I think I could probably enjoy that. This is going to end up being 2 episodes, isn't it? Decisions. I don't know whether to hay it or silage it. Because I'm running out of silage bales, and I'm running out of hay bales. I think I have more hay than I have silage though, so probably doing silage for this first one is going to work out. I run out of silage, I run out of cat food, and I still need the achievement for the cattle as well. They have to keep going. There's 2 to go. The grand scheme of things though, I'm not entirely sure which animal makes the most money. I think the cows require a lot of effort, and for the amount of milk I'm getting off them, I should have probably scienced it really and kept a log of how much it all cost. But Enzo and Shermie have both told me sheep are the way forward. It's cheap to set up and you get a lot back from the wool. I think by now the sheep have definitely paid for themselves. I can't say the same for the cows. Right, so off, lift, bold. Just for the expense of the barn, the initial animals to start off with. Well, it's not just the animals, is it? We have to get the feed mixer. And then you've got to do all the work in the field. There's a lot involved for cows. So you do get the slurry and the manure to put back in. That's kept the greenhouses going, so I can't really argue with that. I suppose based on that, it's where am I going with this? In there. Multitasking, can't do it for love nor money. Right, so you off there, you off there. This will be going out again. Right, so that's that bit done. Now we need to windrow the sucker. So I think we're going to do silage to start off. Is that the tedder? Yeah, that's my tedder. I'll make the windrow first. This is my go-to windrow. I haven't found another one I like as much as this. I haven't played with a rotary one throughout FS19, I don't think. I've just used this one. Really like the mod. There is an in-game one as well, but it's not as cool as this. It's a hose thing, maybe. Maybe the in-game one doesn't have hoses. No, it doesn't have hoses. Why do I prefer this one? That's 8.5. Bigger. That's why. It's bigger. Just a bit bigger. Cheaper? Cheaper. Bigger and cheaper. That could be the thing. But these are really nice. Oh, that's got the middle ones as well, look. For disturbing the bit that goes underneath the tractor. Just make sure it turns. I think that's the only reason. But yeah, these are so cool. That's an 8.5. What's that? That's a 9.3. Not much in it price-wise. You'd think there'd be more. I don't know if... I think I like those two as well. 9.3, 7. That's 7. That's 9. Can't argue with that kind of value, can you? Right then, so let's just knock that down a little bit now so I've got more control over it. If I screw this up. There we go. I should have really done that edge, shouldn't I? I'll try and remember to get that next cut. because we'll get 2 cuts if I want to do this before I do the rest. And hopefully every field is going to be ready before we get around to doing the grass again, because I am struggling to find time to plant. I've just got too many animals on the go. I could probably get rid of the sheep now, but they're making good money. Chickens, same. Eggs, good money. I've got over 100 of the little suckers. Oh, bang on 100. One of them's a rooster. What am I thinking about? Oh, I've bread. There we go. Do I have a mouse? No, I can't get a mouse. There, we've bred 118 chickens on this map. Pigs, they were a late starter. Sheep are done. Cows, I need 3 more. Worked. Cultivated, 36. That's well down. Sown, 58. Fertilised. Yes! Done the fertiliser. It's combining. That's going to get done. I don't... Oh, there's a bit of grass. I think grass counts for combining. I think I should have checked that before we did this. It might be able to pull that off by looking back at the start of the video. Yeah, I think grass counts, so obviously I'm doing grass twice for the same harvest. Fertilising, still going around with the fertiliser. The combine and fertiliser should match. Ah, fertilise those fields are not harvesting yet. Right. But by the end of the harvest, that should all be the same. Science! And maths. Coming towards the end of this one, I'm hoping that we can get this done before the end of the video. And that'll set us up nicely for 2 jobs next time, because we've got to go around with the baler and the wrapper and then get them off the field. It's been a while since I played with this baler. I've been on the map with Enzo Newlands. I love that map. I've had so much fun with this one, and that's like the Gen 2 2.0 version of what this is. It's cool as hell. But we're messing around with seasons on that one and trying to control the money, and it's a crappy little round baler that sucks. I'm trying to avoid using an autoloader. I'm forcing myself to find a way to handle bales, which is easy until you wrap the suckers. Because seasons, realism, you can't hit it with a bale spike. Yeah. I remember silage bales. They were a lot of work. An autoloader would make life so much easier, but it's not what I'm going for. Trying to behave myself, put some real effort in. Finding the right implements to do it is a struggle. I thought you'd have seen them, the trailers which are cut out to hold individual bales. I think there was a lizard one. It seemed awesome. I think it holds 12 bales, 10 or 12 bales. I got it in game, put a bale on it, it started sliding across the map. Wonderful, just wonderful. Now I don't know whether it's the trailer or whether it's mods conflicting, but that was a pain in my ass. And a real shame. So many things going on that it could have been. I wasn't interested in fault finding that one. It could just be one random collision. But a shame. So I've gone for I think it's a Johnson bale trailer. It's got modules you can put on it. They're pretty cool. So I've just grabbed that one and I'm loading that up with, I can't remember the name of the tool now. It's not the same as the in-game ones with the 2 side-to-side pincers. It's an overhead arm that comes in and grabs it. It might be Halorus, but that's pretty cool. I like that. No bales have yet escaped it either, which is an interesting thing, because the way it grabs them I was a bit concerned. I've not investigated the way it's set up or how it does its thing, but it's kind of cool. I'm presuming when you close the arm it activates some sort of lock. I could be wrong. Either way, it works, and I like stuff that works. So many things in Farm Sim, pain in the ass. Collisions are the biggest one. Collisions cause so many problems, and always have done. Bales are a prime example of that. Bales can fall out with collisions. Faster than I can fall out with the kids. They're being little buggers. It's normally bales that can show off whether something's working right or not. That was a... oh, what was it now? The original sort of auto-load scripts from back in FS13, because bales back then were ass. They did not like each other. They were very antisocial. And when you're trying to get bales onto a bale trailer, they have to be very social. I think more realistic. Put a lot of effort into sorting the bale problems out. They were pretty cool. I used to have the flatbeds with the auto-load scripts, and they're still going now. It takes the bale collision out of the equation. That makes life so much easier. Right, I have had an issue with one of these suckers, but I don't think it's this one. It grabs the pile. Yeah, this one's alright, look. It must be the one I'm using on Newlands. I wonder if... even though the visual aspect you can see of this rotor, I wonder if the mechanics side that the computer uses to decide what's going off moves more. It'd be in the animations. Either that or it's just nice. I do like this mod. Definitely on the mod list, and if it's not, I apologise. Because it's very cool. I do like the way this mower still leaves that high centre, the bit to follow. Oh, whoa, what's that? I shouldn't have done that. Oh, I know why. Bugger. I have reset my key bindings. I'm slowly working my way through putting them back. That should not be a P option for the shop. That should be... hide the F1 menu option. Things to do. Anyway guys, I'm going to call this one there. I'll wrap this up, and tomorrow's episode is going to be finishing this off, getting the silage done. It's FS22 on the horizon. I need to up my game here, don't I? I have to finish this Let's Play. This could be the first one I ever actually finish, rather than calling early. But I've got targets to hit. We've got a goal, a purpose. Once it's done, then it's kind of done. Got to decide what to do for 22 as well. What kind of purpose? What kind of target? I'm thinking single animal farms. That would be the way forward. Yeah. Pigs is a good one, because pigs, you've got all the different crops to get hold of. You get a nice rotation going to feed them. I believe pigs are good money, but you have to handle the... well, this you have to do the breeding, don't you? Yeah. Anyway guys, I'm going to call it there, so thank you very much for watching, and we will catch you next time. Laters!